Hey guys, Ogonslav here, and it's fall in West Virginia. And with the turning of the leaves, it comes to the end of your harvest and the end of the flower season. However, that does not mean that the work is done. Now is the perfect time to start planting annuals and bulbs. Let me show you. If you plan on planting annuals this year, then most of them have to go through a process what's called cold stratification. For these seeds to germinate properly, they have to go through a freezing period first before they can sprout and actually bloom. Now, you can simulate this by putting them in a plastic baggie, a little bit of dirt and water, and putting them in the refrigerator for a few weeks before you plan on planting them. But if you already have a spot prepared, then you can go ahead and actually put them in the ground now and let nature do the stratification for you. This also goes for most bulbs as well. Now's the time you want to be putting them in the ground mid-October before you get that first permanent freeze. When we bought this property, it came with all these homemade raised beds, and I really like the aesthetic of these, so this is what I'm going to be using for my annuals this year. But first, there's some prepping to do. I know what you're gonna say. This doesn't look done. There's still weeds and roots in here. Actually, it is done. This is gonna do nothing but benefit the soil because I've already destroyed all the root structures, and now this can start decaying into this dirt and giving nutrients back to the soil. Okay, so beds are cleared out. Now let's go over what I'm going to be planting. And I'm not going to go over how to plant each type of individual flower into the soil because they're all annuals, and annuals pretty much have the same tips spread across all different varieties. All you do is I take them by the pinchful and spread them out over top of the soil wherever I'm planting them, press them down lightly, and then put soil on top of them just enough to cover them so they're not exposed. And that's it. Annuals are really, really easy to plant, guys. I love them. But let's go over what I have. Firstly, and my personal favorite, is Black-Eyed Susans. These are my favorite flowers of all times. They're just beautiful. German chamomile, really good for tea and medicinal uses. Blanket flower, these are really low growing white flower, and they're called blanket flowers because they just look like a white blanket on the ground. They're beautiful. I have blue and purple coneflower. Both are really, really good for pollinators. Pollinators love these guys. And lastly, multicolored pansies because they're just pretty. And oh look, a red paper wasp. Buddy, I'm using this right now. Get out of here. We just have to let nature take its course and do that stratification for us. That's all I have for you guys today. Before I go though, I just want to thank everybody who subscribed and supported this channel. When I first started this and made it back in the beginning of January, I thought I'd have maybe like 100 subscribers at most, but now I'm past 500 and we're still gaining traction. So I could not be more happy and enthusiastic about it, and truly thank you everybody who's been supporting this channel. It means a great deal to me, so thank you. Anyway, I'm Ogonslav Firewind from Firewind Refuge. Go hug a tree. I'll see you guys next time.